for?
He wants a few shots of you looking efficient and businesslike.
What on earth for?
Oh, the theme of women behind the power, as though you worked as hard as Clive.
Sure you won't like me topless as well?
Oh, I'm sure you would. His tongue's hanging out already.
Are you trying to boost my flagging confidence?
You could still have men eating out of your hands.
The thinking politician's crumpet.
Now, is there such a thing as a thinking politician?
This place gives me the creeps. Too many memories.
Yeah, must feel strange being back here.
I just don't want to bump into anyone. I'll have to answer any embarrassing questions. Maybe your dad was right. I shouldn't be rattling skeletons in closets.
Ready when you are, love.
A few more photos, walk around the shops, and then all you have to do is sit back and wait for a nice fat check to arrive.
I think we've been burgled.
What?
Someone broke in through the back.
Oh, no. Who on earth would want to steal flowers?
I don't know, but they've robbed from the till.
You didn't leave anything in it, did you?
Just £20 of coins and silver for the float. Better go and tell Ron.
Well, oughtn't we to phone the police first?
Old habits die hard, I suppose.
I'll make us a cuppa and get this mess sorted out.
Thanks, Jean.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well done.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Oh, thank goodness that's over.
Wasn't that painful, was it?
Oh, I suppose not.
Oh, no!
What? Those two. They're old colleagues of Clive's.
What are you doing?
Shh! Have they gone?
Yes.
I'm tired of embarrassment if they'd seen me.
I'd have handled it for you.
You couldn't have handled those two. They'd relish dealing with a Bolshevik woman. In fact, for the taller one, the Bolshevik the better. Sees it as a challenge.
What?
Women. The more they dislike him, which isn't that hard, the more he makes it his business to date them. And he's very successful at it.
You're joking. Neither of them are particularly good-looking.
How many politicians are good-looking? But it doesn't seem to stop them from going from one affair to the next. And then it's almost like every other day one of them has to earn up to fathering some illegitimate child.
It makes a mockery of the government's attack on single parents, doesn't it? Especially when they seem to be responsible for creating most of them. I mean, what on earth do women see in men like that?
Power, I'm convinced of it. Some women like being around powerful men. It's the image they fall for. Certainly not the face or personality in most cases.
So where does that put you? You married a politician.
Oh, I fell for it as well. When I met Clive, I was completely bowled over. He seemed so important to people, and he had an aura of energy and authority about him. It felt so good to be on his arm at functions, with people trying to snatch 5 minutes with him.
Well, I can understand that, and I must admit I had a crush on him when I was 15.
Oh, thank God he was into cool girls and not schoolgirls.
Penny.
Well, can you blame me for being so bitter?
Put it behind you.
I can't. I'm just like all those other women who hang around politicians. And the worst thing is I'd make the same mistakes all over again, just for the sake of a man.
Never rains but it pours, eh?
Oh, nothing's safe these days.
And they got in through the back?
Yeah, both doors were forced.
I'd like to know where Sinbad was and why he didn't hear anything.
Well, you can't always hear burglars when they break into your own house, let alone a few doors away.
Yeah, but he's supposed to give this place the once-over front and back. Part of our rent goes on that.
Well, at least all they seem to have got was the float.
You never left the money in the till.
Just a few quid. Kick myself.
I can't understand anybody wanting to burgle a florist in the first place.
Hey, I know one pillock that would. Well, Jimmy Corkle, isn't it? This is bound to be his handiwork.
You can't say that. You've got no proof.
Yeah, well, if I see him walking around with a carnation in his leather jacket, that'll prove it.
Well, let's just be thankful no one was hurt. After all, it's only money.
Yeah, but another fix for Corkhill, I bet.
Rachel, what are you playing at? You'll be late.
I thought I forgot my maths book.
And have you?
No, I've got it. Oh, and I've been invited to Laura's birthday party, so I'll have to get her a present.
Well, you've got money in your savings, haven't you?
I've used all that.
Well, I'm sorry, I haven't got any spare money to buy a present, love.
I'll buy it myself, Mum. I just need more pocket money. Everyone else gets £5 a week.
I can't afford another £2 a week. You know how difficult things are at the moment. Ta-ra, love. See ya.
Have a good day, lad. Best of luck.
Right, I better go. See ya.
Are you sure we shouldn't go with them?
No, he can stand on his own 2 feet. He'll do all right, love. Morning.
Hello. Rachel's been on pins all morning, and I think I've just discovered why. She wanted to walk around school with your son.
Oh, isn't she nice? I hope she has a good influence on him.
Yeah, it'd be good if they got on. She could do with someone local to be mates with. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Well, that girl does have a good effect on our league. Need someone to keep him out of mischief.
Yeah, lots of gangs.
Hiya.
All right.
First day, eh?
Yeah.
I hate this place.
Poxy uniform.
I know. I felt dead out of it when I first started. Right in the middle of term, everyone looking at you.
Can't wait till 4 o'clock.
I'm like that every day. Come on.
Nah, I've given them up.
Go on.
All right, I'll save it for later.
If you get fed up today, you can come with us.
Do what?
Sag. We go around the shops.
Nah, first day. Definitely got to keep my nose clean.
All right. But there's always next time.
Well, no sign of that clown Corkill. He's done a runner, I bet.
There's more to be done than looking for Jimmy Corkill.
Yeah, well, as soon as I can, we'll get hold of Barry Grant, see if he can get a joiner out to secure that back door.
Well, what happens if he's not around? He can't stay like that.
Yeah, well, I'll get it sorted one way or the other, Dee. Meanwhile, I better root out the number of Adam Jordan's company.
Hello, Ron. Oh, doing a spot of floristry, are we?
All right, Bing. No. Shop's been screwed, hasn't it?
Good Lord. When?
Sometime over the weekend.
Oh, dear. What is the world coming to?
Of course, we all know who the rob and get is, don't we?
Can you stop saying that?
Well, look at it. I've got a place next door full of cigarettes and all sorts, and the clown screws a florist. Well, come on, Bing. You haven't got to be Inspector Morse, have you? Jimmy Corkill, who else?
Well, the chap from the nightclub? Surely not.
Ought you to spread that rumour about?
There's no one else really in the frame, is there, Jean? You know, once a thief and all that, and he has got plenty of motives.
Give us that insurance number when you've got it, please.
Right. Meanwhile, I better get next door, see if there's anything I can do to make my place more secure.
Oh, this stuff's gorgeous.
Gorgeous prices, too.
I always feel like splashing out when I'm down here.
And what?
Oh, I don't know, maybe a nice basque for Max.
Do you know his side?
What are you smiling at?
I was just thinking, I used to have accounts to all these stores. I'd run in and buy an outfit for this function or that more. Sometimes I wouldn't even look at the price, I'd just hand over my card. Nowadays, the only card I carry is a UB40.
Well, I'm glad you can laugh about it now.
Ah, or else you'd cry, lass. What am I going to do with my life? I feel so bloody lost.
It'll get better.
Look, I'm penniless. 70 pence. It wouldn't even get me into a hostel for the night. And here I am selling my soul to the gutter press.
Well, at least you got your dignity intact.
Have I? I thought I'd just sold it. Anyway, there's no dignity in poverty, Patricia.
That's a bit of a sweeping statement.
Well, there's no dignity in my poverty.
Maybe not, but you're going to be rewarded for your honesty. Now, I say we stop all this morbid talk and get in there and spend a few pounds.
I told you, I'm broke.
So we'll use my card. You can pay me back when the paper costs up. There's nothing like a good spend to lift the spirits.
All right, you're on. I'll buy my way out of misery.
And 5, thanks a lot.
Just seeing Barry Grant, he's going to send a joiner out.
What about the police?
They said sometime today.
Hello. How's Josh?
Oh, fine, Tara. I'll let you know when the police arrive.
Yeah, all right, love.
What was that about the police?
Well, Jimmy Cokehead screwed the florist, doesn't he?
Go away. The police are arresting him.
Well, nobody actually saw him do it, but it's obvious, isn't it? Anyway, you haven't come down here to hear about that, have you?
No,
I've come to see you, my beloved.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you're after something.
I don't have to be after something to be nice. Hey, you never share about Wednesday night.
You're lost. It's only a talent contest.
Actually, I could do with a new pair of earrings to go with my stage outfit.
Bev, you've got loads of earrings.
But, Ron, I want to look special. I know we're both trying to win, but...
Bev, wear what you've got, will you, love? I'm not getting new clothes.
But Bevy Wevy only wants a pair of earrings off Ronnie Wonnie.
Oh, and Bevy Wevy can have them. If she doesn't wear that bit of gauze she calls a dress.
Have I tried telling you what to wear?
No, but at least I'll have clothes on.
You could wear something sexy. I wouldn't object.
Oh, I see. So if I turned up on stage wearing wellies and a gold lame jockstrap, then you wouldn't say anything?
I said sexy, not something out of Vic Reeves.
Who's Vic Reeves?
Doesn't matter. I'll make my own drink, shall I? And if you're not going to give me the money to buy the earrings, I'll have to borrow it off Arlene. Even she'd want me to look nice. But when I win...
Remember this, my son. If you ever get the choice between living with a woman or having all your teeth pulled out without an anaesthetic, find a good dentist. It's a good one, isn't it? Hey, do you like that? I'll write that down.
Records, you never play them. We'll have to be ruthless and get some of them to a car boot sale or something.
I'm not getting rid of any of mine. The collector's items. You can get rid of your Cliff ones if you like. And I don't want you Barry Manilow's next to my Frank Zappa's.
No chance. Who's that off?
Carl. They're kicking him out the army.
What? When?
Don't know. They're going to charge him, kick him out, and the cheeky swine's made up.
Oh.
So he's got what he wants. Oh, and he wants to come and live here.
He's got a wife and kid.
And he wants to leave them.
No way. They can sit down and work it out. Talking always kept us together. Just about, anyway.
Bloody hell. What sort of parents are we, eh? One lad a joyride and the other getting kicked out the army and ditching his family.
Don't start blaming yourself for our Carl. He's had a good start. And if he wants out the army, well, so be it. But if he thinks he's dumping his wife and child, he's got another thing coming. He can live at home, but Sarah and the baby are coming here as well.
It's going to be a bit cramped, isn't it?
Until our Carl and Sarah have sorted out the differences, yeah. Well, I don't care how long it takes. We'll put up with it.
There you go, and thanks a lot now. Hello, hello, hello. See, the police are here, eh?
Oh, you're not going to tell them about Jimmy Corkle, are you?
No point, is there? If I haven't got a video to send into Crime Watch, they wouldn't be interested.
Hey, come on, little fella. Let's get you home.
Yeah, make sure he's wrapped up well.
Hello there, Ron.
Hello, Bing.
The police are just round there making some inquiries.
Yeah, I saw them.
Hello, Mr. Crosby. Bet you don't recognise me with me clothes on.
Well, I,
What are you on about?
Nothing. Just a private joke.
Oh, my. This little chap's getting bigger every day, isn't he?
Well, they say breast is best.
Yes, I've always thought that myself.
So, what can I do you for, Bing?
Oh, Dee Dee sent me round to get some coffee. Keep the local bobby sweet, you know.
Yeah, just over there, mate.
Right.
Oh, I need some bin bags, love. And, a few pounds for the cab home as well.
Cab? Can't you get the bus?
Well, I need to get home to practice my song, and Josh is due for feeding.
Yeah, but I mean, it won't take you that long to get home, will it?
Ron, when they need feeding, they need feeding.
So give him his dummy.
And then he'll be screaming his head off. I mean, what do you want me to do? Get them out on the bus. I feed on demand. You've heard of that, haven't you, Mr. Crosby?
Yes, I believe I have, yes.
Here.
Tom.
And as soon as Jackie turns in, I'll be home to start practising myself.
You're entering the contest as well, are you, Ron?
Sure right I am, Bing. Only a couple of days to go now, and you know what they say? If you can't beat them...
Not that he's got a chance.
Well, we'll see on Wednesday, my love.
Yes, my sweet, we will. Bye.
Bye.
It's a bit of a come-down for you, isn't it, Ron? I mean, from compere to talent night contestant.
I'm not doing it for me, Bing. No, it's the only way I can stop her from getting involved with all this showbiz lark. I mean, I'm not being old-fashioned, mate, but she should be at home looking after Josh. So I'm just going to have to win it to show her that she's not really cut out for it.
And can she sing?
Well, let's put it this way. She's only been practising for a couple of weeks now, and all the neighbours have had double glazing fitted.
Thank you. Being strict with yourself.
Got to take care of the baby. Get the results of the amniocentesis on Friday.
Are you worried about it?
Nah, I don't think so. It's more of a safety net, really. Did you ever think of starting a family?
Yes, I'd have loved it. Clive and I often discussed it, but he always felt he didn't want to bring up a child in today's society.
It's a bit overly pessimistic, isn't it?
Yes. I used to try and convince him that the pleasures of having a child would outweigh the downside of life.
Do you regret not having a child now?
Yes, I suppose I do. Especially as I had as good a chance as any woman of becoming a mother, but I suppose if we'd had a child, the poor thing could have had its life blighted with all this scandal.
And I suppose it would be very difficult bringing up a child on your own. You know, even the week before Max and I got married again, I was still contemplating staying separated and bringing up Thomas on my own.
And are you sorry you didn't stay divorced?
No, I always wanted this second baby. And despite his failings, Max is a good dad and a reasonable husband, providing I keep him under my watchful eye.
I must say, I've been very impressed by the way you've shepherded me through the last couple of weeks.
Oh, it's been fun. It's what I'm paid to do. Oh, I'm looking forward to reading the article.
I just hope we've done the right thing.
What are you wearing Plessy bags for?
Sweating off a few more pounds. Boxers do it.
Can't you turn that down?
It's nearly over now.
Oh, my son. Listen, what do you think about this one? My wife has got such a bad voice, all her neighbours have had double glazing fitted.
Not funny. Don't be sorry about me either.
You're not me wife. I'm just trying out some material. I have to listen to you practising, don't I? Oh, no, not salad again.
It's good for us.
It might be good for you. Cockroaches are beginning to look appetising to me. I want a proper meal.
Well, you know where the kitchen is.
Yeah, well, I can't cook lettuce, can I? Oh, you're going to need more than that, isn't she, my son?
Thank you. Well, I am almost hoarse of practising.
Yeah, well, maybe it's an omen, eh?
Ray says I've got to treat my voice with respect.
Oh, Ray says, does he? What would he know? Excuse me. This could have a long-lasting effect on this lad's ears, you know.
Can I get on with me rehearsing now?
I was going to try and put some shelves up for my records.
Well, you can't put them in the living room.
Rosie, that's all you've said all day. Don't put this here, don't put that there. It might be a day job, love, but I don't see any double yellow lines in the house. You've got to give us a bit of space.
I will, but I just want the place looking nice for a proper fresh start.
All right, all right. No records in the living room. Hey, do you fancy getting your hand back in?
Mine's never been out.
Hello there.
All right, David, how's it going, lad?
Fine, apart from my wife's florist being burgled.
Oh, the swines.
Yeah, probably some disaffected youth.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's all very well to blame the youth of today for crime, but what about the parents of these joyriders and vandals and thieves? I mean, some people haven't got the faintest idea how to bring up children. They're the ones I blame.
Yeah, do you play, Dave?
Years ago, when I was stationed in Aden, I played a bit. Why, you take it seriously, do you?
Seriously? Don't you recognise us?
Oh, Letty.
Recognise you? From where?
Yeah, watch. Have you got it?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, tell him, will you, Ed?
Hang on. Another clue. Moo! Like a bit of bully, do you?
Sorry, Eddie, I'm afraid I'm not with you.
Oh, look what you could have won. Smashing, lovely. Me and Rosie. Didn't you see us on Bullseye? 3 years ago now.
Good Lord, the television programme.
That's right. Yeah. To Eddie and Rosie, from Jim Bowen. Lovely couple.
I answered the questions.
Yeah, but I did the nerve-wracking bit.
I could have stepped in at any time.
Very good. So, what did you win besides old Bully here?
Sore point, though.
Take no nonsense. We won a speedboat, Dave. And what are you going to do with a speedboat in the council estate?
We could have moored it.
So what did you do with it?
Sold it. And bought this beauty.
Ah, well. Yeah. Fruitful television appearance, huh? Wish I'd seen it.
We've got it on video.
Hey, do You and your missus can come round. We'll have a few bevies, then a game of darts in here. After all, it's not every day you meet a couple of telly stars, is it?
Right, well, I'll mention it to Jean then.
All right, my son, come on, past the bobos, eh? Oh, Bev, don't put it on again, love. I'm singing in my sleep. And so's our Josh, aren't you, son?
Less than 48 hours I've got left. A real chance to launch my career. What's the face for?
Well, I'm trying to get a baby to sleep and you're prancing around with all you... and singing all the time.
Well, you're his dad.
Yeah, and you've already got a career. A mother for Josh.
So this is what it's all about, is it? You wanting me shackled to the kitchen sink?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I know what you're doing, and all I want is a bit of support.
Yeah, all right, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit tense.
And what do you think I am? My voice. Oh, my God, you've ruined me voice.
Behave yourself, will you? Use some of your squeak spray.
Are you happy now?
I'd be a lot happier if you stopped all this nonsense and just looked after Josh.
Singing does not stop me being a mum. And anyway, if I win, I'll be taking him on the road with me.
Says who?
Says me, that's who.
Hey, you won't be going anywhere. In fact, the only road you'll be going on is the one down to the shop, so you can just forget about that.
Who do you think you are talking to? You can't treat me like some kid.
Well, stop behaving like one then and act your age.
God, I'm still only in my 20s, you know. I mean, sometimes you just sound like me granddad.
Oh, thank you very much. So you're ashamed of me now, then, are you?
Well, do you blame me? I mean, listen to you. You're trying to drag me into middle age with you. You can be so bloody boring sometimes.
Oh, boring am I now? Well, you just try going ahead with this stupid contest, and I'll show you just how boring I can be.
How? What are you going to do? Drag me back screaming?
If I have to, yes!
Get out! Get out!
Bev, love.
Don't love me. I'm warning you.
Bev? All right, I'm going. Just till you calm down.
You just can't stand the thought of me being successful. Well, I am going to enter this contest and I am going to win. And if you don't like it, you know where the door is.
Brookside.
Are you ready?
Yeah, just gotta hang on for Jackie to come and then we can get off. So you're speaking to me again now?
Might be. I reckon you've suffered enough.
Look, I'm sorry about all that last night. It's only 'cause I care for you, you know.
Good. God, my nerves are gone.
Adrenaline, love. All us performers have it.
I wish I had less of it. My hands are shaking. All that dieting paid off, though, didn't it?
Yeah. Still a bit skimpy, though, love.
Ron, don't start.
OK, sorry. You look great.
Hiya. Give us a Key West, will you, Carol?
Yeah.
Oh, you sound on top of the world.
I'm going to Legion tonight, and I was hoping Mick would come with us. You know, maybe make me move on him.
Has he knocked you back?
Oh, wait, I haven't asked him outright.
And are you going to?
He can't go. There's no one to cover here.
Well, do you think he'd go anyway? I mean, he must have that Marianne one still on his mind.
He seemed a bit disappointed that he couldn't go. And he hasn't so much as mentioned her. She's history. You saw her storming out of here last week.
Well, if I was you, love, I'd move heaven and earth to get him there with me. Even if it was on the rebound.
Hey, hope you're going to come down and support us tonight. Neighbours and all that.
Are you in it as well?
I thought he's got a chance.
Be a good night anyway. Try and make it, eh?
Ron, do you think your Mike could cover here just for the night?
Yeah, but you could ask him, love. He's always crying poverty. He could use the money.
Can I phone him? It'd mean me and Mick can get to the Legion.
Yeah, sure. There you go. OK. So. And then don't forget, clap as loud as you can for me, eh? Ta-ra.
Fingers crossed for you, love. Hey, I'll see if my ideal come along. Not like seeing a woman getting the man of their dreams.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, dear. Down the snake you go.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous. Doesn't he look smart?
Fancy a coffee?
Oh, yes, please. I'd love one. I'm worn out.
Look what Penny's got.
What is it?
30 pieces of silver, all just reward, as I've convinced myself now it's here. It's so fat, I'm surprised it fitted in.
£11,000. Unbelievable. You know, maybe I should do more of this stuff.
Still have a touch of doubt, you know.
Remember, we got a contract. Says we have final say on every single word. Copy approval's ours. Just hope the photos show you good signs.
So you can have a little one to celebrate?
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Jimmy, get us a bottle of shampoo over here right now, will you, mate?
What's the occasion?
Well, Max and I have found the ideal premises for our little restaurant venture, haven't we, Max?
Oh, spreading your wings, are you?
Well, I've been stuck in a rut for too long, so this opportunity with Barry came along at just the right time. But I won't throw away my theodolite completely.
Yeah, well, man needs to keep a tight grip on his theodolite.
You have one as well, are you, Jim?
Thanks, boss. Don't mind if I do. So, Max, what sort of restaurant is it, then, eh? Some Ponzi gaff with all this nouvelle cuisine rubbish.
No, on the contrary. It's going to be a bangers and mash and steak and kidney pudding sort of place.
Bangers and mash? I'll never understand you yuppies. Why don't you just open a chippy? There's money in that.
Jimmy, you've got to keep up with the times. Besides, people pay over the odds for it, don't they, Max? So, here's to a successful venture.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's put me in the mood for really celebrating. I think I'll take Patricia and Penny out for dinner.
Well, make sure there's pies and peas you'd have, Max.
I might just do that. Yeah, I could do with a good night out.
Well, make the most of it, because you're going to be too busy soon.
It's a good day at work.
Only good for management. Probably cutbacks for us, like, but there was enough money to take on that girl from the pizza parlor. You watch, they'll be laying someone off soon.
Yeah, well, don't go rocking any boats until you know the facts.
The only facts relevant to management are lining up to shaft us again. And all in the name of some nonsense like corporate slim down.
Hiya.
Come on then, son, sit down, get stuck in.
I'd better wash my hands.
Hey, how would you fancy it if me and your dad went out for a couple of hours tonight?
Don't mind.
How about asking me?
Yeah, well, I've never known you refuse a pint.
Where we going?
The Legion. If that's all right with our Lee.
Maybe it's a bit too soon to leave him on his trod.
I'll watch the telly if you want me to.
Well, there's a talent night on, and the fella who owns the shop and his girl are having a go.
Not the one who had a kit off at the underwear do, is it?
Yeah.
Talent night?
Oh, come on, it'll be a laugh.
What about, you know, the other week, the break and that?
Well, been nothing else, has there? I think you were right. Yeah, we're just kids messing.
I don't mind if you want to go out. I like being on my own.
You sure, son? Maybe we should go out for an hour or two. We'll leave the number in case you need anything.
Don't worry. I can take care of myself. I'm not a kid.
Anyhow, you can go to the ball, Cinders.
You what?
If you really want to go to the Legion tonight, I've sorted out with Mike Dixon to come over and cover for you. I said he can have my wages.
Honest? I don't know. I'll leave you alone for half an hour and you box me up for a night out and get me replacement stuff.
Unfortunately, you'll have to sit at the same table as me, all right? We're us both being involved in the footy team.
Listen, any woman who can organise my life that well can sit on my knee all night.
I might take you up on that. Right, well, do you mind if I nip up to yours and make myself stunningly beautiful?
Yeah, go on. Need plenty of time, will you?
Hey!
Oh, they're lovely. What do I get these for?
Don't get excited, but...
Max.
Hold on. We've just found this brilliant location for the restaurant. It's a little gold mine.
And?
Well, I popped in to see Geoffrey, and I've handed in my notice. Now, it's not as bad as it seems.
You haven't got a job?
Well, no, not as such, but I needed to make a decision, and Geoffrey was getting very twitchy. Well, you knew it was on the cards, but I need the space to invest time in this new venture.
Mortgage, Max, council tax, phone bill.
You don't have to worry about a thing. I can always get freelance work, surveying, no problem.
You make it sound so easy.
It is. It's all going just our way. I can feel it. For once, it's all falling into place.
You sure it's not falling apart?
Nothing ventured. And with you on my side, how can I fail?
Well, I hope you've thought this through, Max Farnham, because there's a baby on the way, remember?
Well, even more reason to plan for a better future for us all. Amnio test results tomorrow, isn't it? You're not worried at all, are you?
No. When you have any test, you always worry about the result.
Well, put all those worries behind you, because I am taking you and Penny out for a celebratory meal.
When?
Now then. I've arranged for your mum and dad to have Thomas. So, get your glad rags on, girl.
Oh, do you remember us in here all those months ago?
Sure do. Look at this. Ray Piper, comedian. Who's he think he's kidding? Broken leg's funny, isn't it?
Don't be bitchy, Ron. It doesn't suit him.
These the new ones?
Yep. I'm making a statement.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Sure, really.
Bev, you won't make too much of this, will you? I mean, I'd love to see you win it, but it is your first appearance. And taking hold of that crowd. Stage presence, you know. I mean, doesn't come on your first night, you know. I mean, I know to some of us it's instinctive, like, but...
I wish you had the confidence in me that Ray has. I mean, he reckons if it goes well tonight, he could get me an agent.
Beverly. Ronaldo.
Raimondo.
Hiya, Ray.
Now, I realise that you and Bev are attached, but this is the female artist changing room.
We do share a home together, you know.
Yes, but there will be other females in here, though.
So where do we change?
The gents.
Oh, poor Ron. That showbiz.
At least there'll be plenty of places to sit.
Right, well, I better get down there then, eh?
Oh, before you go, Ronaldo, no jokes about cripples, the blind, poppy sellers, with this being the Legion and all that. Queers, lesbians, John Major, the Pope, England football team manager are all fair game.
Is that it?
No blue stuff. There are families out there.
Yeah, well, they don't mind a bit of cheeky stuff here. I did work here, you know.
New audiences, Ronaldo. People change.
So I'll just give them some of the other 1.5 million jokes that I keep up my sleeve. Best of luck.
Tom. And you.
See ya, Raimondo.
Break a leg. Seems a bit tense.
Adrenaline or something.
Nervous?
Oh, terrible. I feel like a cocktail waiter.
Don't worry. Good performance out there and you'll walk away the winner.
Do you think? I mean, have I really got the talent?
Bev, you strike me as a rosebud about to flower. Shirley Bassey, Streisand all start at this level, you know. All the world's a stage, the roar of the grease paint, the smell of the crowd, that's what drives us performers on. And you have got it, Bev. You owe it to your public. Get out there and win, Beverly. You're going out there a girl and you're coming back a star. Oh, I do love this business, you know. It makes you feel so special, really special. Oh, let me see now. You'll be, Peggy, Patterson and Sydney.
Yes, dear, that's us. Thanks, Ray.
Good luck. Just go for it, eh?
Pizza man. Hey, pizza entrepreneur. See, I've built that business up from 500 pizzas a week to 501. The Tories would call that growth, mate.
Don't start on the politics, you. Yeah, we're here to enjoy ourselves. Well, You've got a choice between helping me with the raffle tickets and sitting in the House of Commons with Eddie.
I love you first, then I'll get me a tune. Give the lad a break. Yeah, Rosie, give it a hand with the tickets. Women's work, that.
Oh, who said sexism was dead, eh? Come on, Carol. Let's hope we make a fortune and get off to Spain with 2 hunks.
See you later.
Hey, what? Oh, he didn't want to sit there with Eddie. He wanted to be with you. I mean, look at him. He looked like a man who's upset because his woman's left him.
I'm shaking all over. Whenever he comes near, I go all hot.
Let's hope he's hot all over you tonight.
Oh, hey, Rosie, you make me sound like I'm desperate.
And aren't you?
Well, yeah. Oh, come on, let's get these soaked.
We don't want to leave him too long. He might get snaffled up.
Oh, God, my legs are like jelly.
Adrenaline, that, love.
Oh, we should stop saying that.
Sorry. Oh, and hey, it doesn't mean that they don't like you if they start talking while you're on stage, you know.
You don't want me to win this, do you?
Oh, don't say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, what
Smashing that.
The C4 Sandance is a good laugh, that, eh? Now, any of the lads who are short-sighted, hard luck, because we're going to give your eyes and your ears a real treat. We have a woman here who oozes talent out of every pore, but you've got to keep your pores to yourself, lads. I'll tell you what, fellas. She must have used a warm spoon to get this dress on. So without further ado, let me introduce to you the lovely, the beautiful, the voluptuous Miss Beverly Mack.
Beverly Mack.
You and only you can make the bright sunshine come into my life. You are my dream, my everything, the one and only man who can make my dream come true.
Hello? Hello? Is that the British Legion? Can you give a message to Mr. and Mrs. Banks, please?
Right, folks, just before I go, a little word of advice to all you newlyweds. Save time. Hate each other at the start of the marriage. Good night, God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final act, a man trying to make a comeback. Ronaldo Dixon.
Oh, God. Will you do all the opposition?
Yeah, well, if it's gone by the clapometer, I think I may have clinched that.
By a secret ballot by our panel of judges, 4 local celebrities who I will now introduce to you.
Tell you what, though, Mick, your bird's got a work cut out at our place. Why is that? Because the tossers she works with aren't worth that. I know what'll happen. Job cuts, you watch.
Well, I suppose if the place isn't making a profit.
But it is, though, Mick. And the profits we're making in our factory are being reinvested abroad in the parent company. They're draining the strike. And your bird will be in the thick of it doing the dirty work for them.
Do you reckon? Well, she's used to working under pressure, though.
Well, let's hope she's thick-skinned as well, eh?
Right, it's raffle time, ladies and gentlemen, and if I can just ask the lovely Beverly Mack to make the draw. Thank you, Beverly.
Yellow 252.
That's 252 on the yellow. We have a winner! Congratulations. Thank you, Beverly. Right now, while the judges make their decision, let's dance.
You got lost. Where let's have a pop.
Come on, lover.
Can't we wait till there's a few more up?
No.
I love dance.
Quick announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Would an Eddie or a Rosie Banks please ring home? Eddie or Rosie Banks?
Come on.
Thank you.
It could be something simple.
I'll leave him cool unless it was serious.
Everything okay?
We'll get off. It's the first time we've left him on his own at the new place.
See you.
Hope everything's all right.
If Jerry's anything like our Gary, it'll be because he can't work the microwave.
How do we get on with the raffle?
57 quid?
That's brilliant. More bottle of scotch, isn't it?
Oh, don't forget, I'll have to stop off at yours on the way back for me change of clothes.
No problem. What time do you want to go? We'll share a cab.
Any time after they've announced the result of the contest.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to give a round of applause to all our fantastic contestants tonight? And here we have the result you have waited so long for. In third place, Peggy Patterson, ventriloquist extraordinaire. In second place, Ronaldo Dixon. And in first place, you heard her here first, it's the lovely Miss Beverly Mack.
My money was on him. Hey, isn't it fantastic?
Yeah, great.
I can't believe it, eh? Me singing career has finally taken off.
Lee, open up, lad. It's us.
Oh, God. Are you all right? What did they say?
Someone knocked at the door first, and when I answered, there was no one there.
And what about the phone call?
They just said, "Didn't you get the message? We know where you live," and started laughing. It was horrible.
Don't worry, son. Just some weirdo.
Why can't we go back to our other place? I hate it here. Why did we have to move?
They'll get fed up of it soon. They'll be fine here. Now, come on. I'll take you up.
It's all right. It's all right, Mum.
I'll be up in a minute. Oh, God. I should call the police first. The wind and our phone calls.
No, we don't get the police involved. It's just one phone call.
Do you really think it'll be the last we hear of them? I'm scared, Eddie.
Hey, Mick, you know... I've really enjoyed myself tonight.
I know it was good, wasn't it? Success for the minibus and success for Bev.
Beverly Mack, you mean?
Poor runs facing. I'm sorry, presuming you want a coffee. If you gotta get straight off, by all means, but you know.
Mick, I'll have a coffee. You're quite shy lately, aren't you?
Well, I'm getting better. I suppose it's because I always used to worry about the knockbacks.
Did you get many knockbacks?
Well, doesn't every fella? You know, there's nothing worse than setting your mind on a woman and then going across a massive gap of 6 feet, which feels more like 6 miles, and then asking, and then getting a big knockback.
You don't have to worry about that with me, Mick.
You are?
Getting knocked back. Never.
Hey, lady, I think you've had too much to drink.
It's knocked the edges off me. I can say what I feel, and so can you. Don't be shy.
Carol, what are you doing? This is mad.
You know how much I fancy you, and I know you fancy me.
Carol, why are you saying that?
It's obvious. The time we've spent together. Tonight, even.
Look, it was a night out, that's all.
Didn't you feel anything between us?
Look, I think you've got the wrong end of the stick.
But you said... I mean, you seemed to be playing me along, I thought.
I didn't mean it to seem like that, honest.
Well, that's what it looked like from here.
Oh, Carol. Carol!
In Brookside.
Bye, sir. Bye-bye. Could you believe anybody would do this? Now, I wish I could have caught them red-handed. I'd have killed them.
I'll get it. Those new earrings you bought me went to. I never even had the pleasure of wearing them.
Can you think of anything else?
Not at the moment.
Just look at the state of this place.
They're animals. That's all they are. Animals.
Why did they need to do this for heaven's sake?
Because they're sick.
Your father's rooted this old thing out for you until you can replace the other one.
Thanks.
Well, have they taken much?
Yes, and what they haven't taken, they've damaged. Like some of Thomas's toys just thrown out of the way while they searched for whatever.
First the florist, now this.
Well, I intend to make a very good claim after all this.
An honest one, I hope, Max.
Well, since when have insurance companies been honest in their loss adjustments? It's a business to them. Their idea to keep compensation as low as possible, and me to get as much out of them as I can.
No wonder premiums go up all the time, then, if everyone does that.
When have we ever claimed? I'm only getting back what we put in. Mind you, there's some compensation if I can take it out personally on whoever did this.
Nice one. Cheers, mate, thanks. Nice one.
Rubbish to go out.
I'll have to go to this conveners meeting later, love.
How long will it be?
A couple of hours. Listen, lad, don't let that phone call business last night worry you, OK?
I'm not. Hey, now they're idiots. Put them out your mind. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Oh, excuse me, Mick. Have you got the van keys?
There you go.
Oh, thanks. Huh. I've got to pick up a new lock for Patsy's place while I'm out. They were burgled last night, would you believe?
Oh, another break-in?
Yes, almost wrecked the place. Anyway, look, I better get off. I'll see you later.
All right, see you later, Ben.
Bye.
Morning.
Hiya.
Listen,
Look, last
Bob.
night.
Night.
It was the drink.
Yeah, right. You all right, Ellie?
Well, I knew Mike would leave it like a jump. I made a show of myself, didn't I?
No, you didn't. It was the Ailey. Said so yourself.
Mick, don't be so nice and understanding. I came on strong. I embarrassed you and...
No, I've done it myself. I mean, when I say I've done it, you know what I mean is...
I misread things by about 100 miles.
See, I'm still going out with Marianne.
I thought that was all over.
Why?
I was here, remember, when she stormed out to London?
That's because she was in a rush. Okay, we had words, but we patched things up.
Oh, I am a total idiot.
No, you're not. Forget about it.
I didn't really come here to clear up. If you just give me my wages, I'll get out of your hair.
You what? Over this?
I don't want there to be an atmosphere.
Come on, Carol. You're a good worker. I need you here. I mean, look at the state of this place. I mean, you're reliable.
Don't, okay? Just give us me wages. I've forced myself to come here this morning when really I don't want to be anywhere near the place. But I need the money.
Exactly. And your Gary needs it as well.
Leave him, I'll leave him. Just do as I ask.
This is ridiculous, you know. We're both adults. We've both been through worse than this in our lives, haven't we? So we got our wires crossed. Big deal. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face, eh?
Okay.
Not open yet, Jimmy.
Yeah, right. I was just saying if... doesn't matter, it'll do later. See you.
Hey, Jimmy, David Crosby told me that the Farnham's house was screwed the other night.
Yeah? Oh, terrible, isn't it?
So if anything happens to my property...
You're accusing me, are you?
Well, I seem to remember you screwing my house once before. And if it happens again, Jimmy, I hope you like hospital food.
Ah, got ya. I knew you'd be here soon.
What'd you do that for, you meth?
It was only a joke.
Jokes are supposed to be funny.
Are you alright?
Just keep that out of my business.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you.
Any luck? Yeah, I've got a 5-lever lock. I'm not saying it's burglar-proof, but it should slow them down a bit.
Well, I don't think anything's burglar-proof these days, David.
No, well, prevention's the key, Max, and a few more bobbies on the beat wouldn't go amiss. Ah, hello there. I suppose you've heard.
What?
We were broken into last night.
Oh, Clay. Did you hear that, Ed?
What's that, lover?
Yet another burglary.
Did they get much?
Well, I suppose you could say they cleaned us out. Videos, CDs, except for my Steely Dan ones for some peculiar reason. Jewellery.
You should see the mess they left.
Did they turn the place over?
Yes, it's disgraceful. Come and have a look at it.
Well, I've really got to...
I think that Mr. Banks is busy, David.
No, it won't take a minute. Come and have a look at it. Really, you'll be horrified. Yes, the swine's got in through the back, forced the lock, and well, see for yourself.
Hello. Hello.
You met everyone here, haven't you?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I don't think we've met.
Oh, sorry. This is Rosie and Eddie Banks from across the way. They've just moved in. This is Penny, my sister-in-law.
Pleased to meet you, love.
And you. Hiya. Are you the MP's wife? Yes.
Terrible business, that. You should have done something about those papers, love. Complained or something. Be way out of order.
We invade anyone's privacy for the sake of the story.
Well, actually, you'll be able to catch my side of the story in the newspapers soon.
Yes, Penny's sold her story.
We thought it only fair that she should have her say. Would anyone like a cup of tea?
Oh, no, Tarlo, I've got to get to work. Yellow lines to keep clear.
Well, nice to meet you. Excuse me.
Yeah, see you again, girl.
Look, I'd better get this fitted as soon as possible.
If you want to hand with anything, just give us a shout.
Thanks.
Don't suppose there's much chance of getting any of your gear back, is there?
No, not much, I'm afraid.
Opportunists. They just get in and out as quick as they can, don't care what damage they do.
And that's the second burglary within a week.
There was a suggestion that that Corkhill chap from the nightclub was behind the burglary at the florist's.
Corkhill? David, I don't think you should say that. There's no evidence.
No, you want to be very careful, Dad.
I'm only saying what I heard. He's supposed to be into drugs, as they say.
Whether he is or whether he isn't, it just makes me feel worse to think I might know the thief. And he's so close.
Yes, makes one wonder what sort of people are living in our midst.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Mick got you scrubbing the pavements now, has he?
Just a bit of chewy.
Hi, Marianne.
Hi. Mick, why have you got this poor woman on her hands and knees at your feet? You should check your terms of employment, Carol.
He's a slave driver, isn't he?
Yeah, not that bad, am I?
Nick, is it all right if I get off now and I'll call back later?
Yeah, sure. Thanks a million.
Tricia tells me you've taken a leap in the dark and given up your job.
Well, it's more a case of jumping aboard the roundabout of opportunity.
High rate of business failure in catering, Max. And you do have 2 families and another child on the way.
Yeah, but it's not every day a gift like this comes along. It's a winner. You can feel it here. But listen, excuse me, this thing about Jimmy Corkhill, is it true?
Well, if as Ron Dixon says he's into drugs, I suppose it's quite possible.
Will you get me some washing powder, please, Max? I can't wear any of the clothes the burglar had his filthy hands on until they're washed.
I wouldn't be surprised if our place was next. Better review our security arrangements. Your mother's quite worried about it all.
I can't say I blame her.
Have to think about having an alarm fitted.
Better make sure it's in good working order.
Yes, point taken.
Right, I'm off.
Where to?
Hospital. Sit for hours in an antenatal clinic waiting for these test results.
Well, you take a book to read.
Maybe some recipes for steak and kidney pudding.
Well, you might laugh now, but when I open the 4th in my chain of Maximilians, you'll be laughing on the other side of your face. You'll be begging me for a table.
See you later.
Bye, my darling.
Hey. You sure you don't want me to come?
No, I'm fine, honestly.
You're not concerned about anything?
Only about making this house safe for my family. The doctor said it's just routine. Nothing to worry about. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey. My name's Rachel.
Oh, yeah, the one who goes around jumping on people.
You're very jumpy, aren't you?
Wouldn't you be if I did it to you?
I did say I was sorry.
Okay.
What do you think of your new school?
Too much homework. I've got no mates here.
You should come to the rave over there in the club. It's a good laugh.
A rave? You let 14-year-olds in, do they?
It's for teenagers.
Nah.
Oh, go on. It's tonight. I'll call for you if you like. There's nothing else to do around here.
No, Tar.
Oh, don't be a miss, Dog.
What time are you going?
I'll call for you.
Stop it in now. That cheap suspect.
Look, David, if we are, we'll ignore all that, because we don't know for
What,
sure.
clothes and personal effects strewn all over the place? Toys broken? Thomas could have been in that room, you know. It's disgraceful.
Sure. There's no proof.
Afternoon, gents.
Oh.
Nice day for today.
You see, listen, just listen. He's laughing at us, the brazen cheek of it.
Look, let's just order the pizzas, eh, Dave?
I'm sorry, Max. I am not going to let anybody trample over me like that. Excuse me.
Yeah?
I might as well come straight to the point. My daughter's house was broken into last night.
David!
And a substantial amount of property was taken.
I just suppose you think it was me.
Look, this is very embarrassing, but, people do know about your drug problem.
Look, if you burgle the place, just hand back the swag, all right? And no more will be said.
And what's this, then? Local vigilante mob? Bit up front, isn't it? Eh? People in the community pointing a finger. Mob rule, is it? I could lose my job, do you know that? And there isn't an ounce of proof. And all right, yeah. I've had a drugs problem. But I'm finished with all that now. you two come over here accusing me. I've got my wife behind me, you know. Me boss. Yeah. Your partner. Behind me. And all right. It's a struggle. But I've been keeping my head above water. And now this. Well, I know I'm worthless in your eyes. But I don't need kicking when I'm down.
Look, you know how emotions run high.
Yeah, they do. Ah, well. Suppose I brought it on myself, so...
Well, I suppose an apology is due.
Doesn't matter. Getting used to it.
Look, we better get going, so, sorry.
Likewise.
How did school go, son?
Got loads of homework. Can I have a sandwich, please?
Lee, this is your home. Look, we want you to feel comfortable. We think it's great that you're so well-mannered, but we want you to relax. Sit down when you want to. Get a drink or a butty when you want. You're home now.
Your mum's right, son. We're not going to bite your head off when you ask for things. Just be yourself.
Can I go to a rave?
A rave?
It's only for kids our age. Over that club by the shops.
Who with?
Rachel next door.
What do you think?
Give us a minute, will you, lad? Remember what David Crosby said about that druggy bloke who works there?
Yeah, but the others did say it was only rumours.
Suppose the girl he's going with seems nice enough. Lee?
Can I go?
Yeah, but your dad'll have to take you and bring you back.
OK. Thanks, Mum. Can I go? Just go in the toilet.
Do you there? Told your mum?
Do you think we're getting through to him?
I hope so. It'll take time, but I feel like we're getting the real Lee back.
Afternoon.
All right, Dave. Did you get the door lock sorted out?
Yes, but I'm afraid whatever you do, if they really want to get in, they will.
Yeah. You wonder where it's all going to end, don't you?
Oh, tougher jail sentences with these villains is the answer.
Nah, they've done all that, haven't they? 15 years of the party and law and order, and where are we? Near anarchy.
Yes, but that's because the country's gone soft on crime. All these damn social workers blaming the environment and the rest of it.
Hiya.
Hello there.
Is your Liam, Mr. Banks?
Just ring the bell. I'll walk you down the club, love.
What for?
Because,
Because there are some rather unsavoury elements in the neighbourhood, my dear.
All right.
Hiya.
Couple of minutes and I'll walk you down, lad.
OK.
sorry. You're not half wearing dog, aren't you?
What are you, some kind of shrink?
You're shaking.
Just mind your own business, please.
Where did you live before you came here, then?
Look, I'm just going to the toilet.
Cheers, Jed. See you now.
I'm really looking forward to starting this new job.
Yeah? I was talking to Eddie Banks down the Legion. You have bloke from your new place.
Oh, you've been down to the Legion again?
Yeah, it was a talent contest, and Bev Rondico's girl won it. It was a good laugh.
Well, you didn't sit on your own all night, did you?
No, there was, well, there was Eddie and Rosie, Ron and Bev, of course, and Carol, you know, from here.
All right, Mick.
All right, Eddie.
Can I order a pizza for when this teeny rave thing finishes?
Yeah, sure. What'd you like?
Give us your best. Ali takes after me. He'll eat anything.
I'll do you special.
Ta.
Hey, just been talking about you, you know. Have you met Marianne? This is Eddie Banks.
I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Well, not exactly. Your management, I'm one of the workers, love.
Well, I hope we'll all be considered workers.
Not at this place, love. They've taken on more pen posters to tell us how to do a job we've been doing for years. Worker, management. See you Monday. See you in a bit for the pizzas, Mick.
Okay, Eddie.
He seemed a bit frosty.
Yeah. You were saying down the Legion how things are a bit strained between management and the shop floor.
Yeah, well, that's nothing new. Standard bit of Marxist tensions.
The picture he painted is a bit more tense than that. So I hope you're not jumping out the frying pan into the fire.
Well, you know I like a good fight, Mick.
Well, let's hope it's a fair one then, eh?
What do I have to do to get rid of you?
Look, you haven't got any mates except me. I just like talking to you.
You're too nosy.
I want to know about you, that's all.
There's nothing to know. Look, I'm meeting my dad. I better go.
This early? Have you been grounded?
How can I be grounded if I'm out?
But why is your dad picking you up? Doesn't he trust you?
No, yeah. Well, it might be other people. I don't know.
What people?
Someone's after me, okay?
Who?
Doesn't matter who, they just are. Look at that.
What does it mean?
It means someone's going to do me in.
Why?
You've got to promise not to say a word.
Cross my heart, I know to die.
You used to knock around with this gang and we were joyriding.
Can you drive?
It wasn't my fault, honest, but I was driving and I hit this little girl.
Did she die?
No. I had to go to court. It was terrible. There was murder. Neighbours put all our windows in.
Did they?
Yeah, and if the girl had me, they'd have killed me. Didn't mean it. Keep dreaming about it, wishing I could stop the car. Got 2 years for it.
Who's gonna get you?
Girl's family, I suppose. They moved down here to give me a new start when I came out, but they've twigged where I am.
Have you told your mum and dad about the letter?
No. Got a dodgy phone call the other night. They came back from the Legion early. They knew about this, they'd crack up, and I don't want to worry them anymore.
God. I'd be terrified. I'd have to tell them.
Well, I'm not. So remember, whatever you do to keep that shut.
Patricia? Guess who's had the most brilliant afternoon? I've negotiated a further £2,000 off the asking price on the building. So, not all doom and gloom. Patricia? Test. What is it? Well, just say it.
They said our baby, it could have Down syndrome.
Oh, my God.
I'm carrying a handicapped child, Mac.
They sure?
Very strong chance of it being Down's syndrome. Why me? Breast cancer. I fought it and won, and I fought Susanna and won, and now this.
wanted a baby, Max. A normal baby. It's not all right. It's not all right.
I could kick myself for inviting them.
Dad, for heaven's sakes, come away from there. I don't know what you expect to find out by spying on Mr. and Mrs. Banks.
Well, anything could happen. Before you know it, the close could be full of vigilantes wanting to burn down the Joyrider's house.
I hope you're not tempting Providence, David.
Well, I don't much fancy having the victims of some mafia-style vendetta at my neighbourhood watch meeting.
Oh, hello. Hello. Hey, Presto. Oh, for me? Well, you didn't think they were for him down there, did you? Oops. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. They're lovely. So, what have I done to deserve these?
Well, it's a bribe, actually. You see, Mick and Marianne are getting engaged and having a do tonight, and I wanted to invite you along. Just a few pints at Lala's, you know.
Yeah, I'd love to. Thanks.
Yeah, and my share of the loan money. Only another 220 weeks to go.
You sure you can manage?
Well, I'll have to, won't I? Mick's going to have to whistle for a prezi, though.
Oh, God, I never thought of that.
Oh, well, Mick's not worried about presents. He's on cloud 9.
Yeah, just like a certain window cleaner I know. Bit of a change from yesterday.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had a lot on my mind, you know.
And everything all right now?
It's perfect. In fact, it's better than that. My mum's been in touch again.
Oh, that is good news. Oh, come and tell me about it. I hope you don't need me, David. I've got that reporter coming tonight.
What does he want?
Well, he said he's got something I'd be interested in commenting on. Sounded a bit overbearing, actually.
You don't have to see him, you know.
Well, tell him to go to hell. He's had his pound of flesh.
Well, part of me wants to say that, but the rest of me, I'm curious.
Hi. Good Lord. Is that the time already? I must be off. Look, don't forget the meeting, right? 5:30. I'll see you all later.
Do we have to go?
I've already made my excuses.
I really could do without it today.
Short straw Farnham rides again. All right, son.
All right.
How are you feeling this heavy?
I think I've nearly got it off.
Let's have a look.
Sore.
Not for long, son.
I'm scared what'll happen if they get me again.
No one's going to get you, Lee. I promise you that.
Can you go and sort out what washing you want done, Lee? How?
Hey?
How can you promise him no one's going to get him?
I promised him, so nothing's going to happen.
Get real, Eddie. We're dealing with the Kershaws. You can't promise him nothing else will happen. We should have got the police in last night.
I can. It's a clock off early because my head's been so full of it. And I've decided I'm going round to the Kershaws and I'm going to tell them to jack it in once and for all.
You can't do that. You've seen what they've done already. They'll murder you. Eddie, have you got a short memory or something?
Something's got to be done.
Don't you remember the mob round our house when Lee was arrested? Don't you remember people spitting at us when we went in for the trial? Don't you remember stories in the newspapers? God almighty, they even said he was from a broken home because I couldn't stand the strain and ended up at Armose.
That's why I want something done. Lee's paid his debt and so have we. Came here for peace and quiet and I'm not having the Kershaws wrecking that.
Everything could start up again. Look, we're halfway there now. I couldn't stand it, Ed. I don't want to go through it all again. Courts, mobs and newspapers telling us where we went wrong with our own son.
I don't want it either. But I've got to have my say with the case, yours.
So why didn't you tell me yesterday? It's wonderful that your mother got in touch.
Just hard to explain. I mean, I was over the moon a couple of years ago when I found her, but then when she did a bunk on me...
I know, you were hurt.
I just want to take things very slowly. When I went to see her this morning, I was terrified she might have done a runner from the Aussie. I've had a good talk with her now, and I know she wants me to help her. You see, that's the best thing. She wants help from me. I mean, it's like she's finally admitted I'm her son.
So what are you going to do?
Well, exactly what she wants me to do. I'm going to tell the doctors and everyone that I'm going to take her home and look after her.
When will she be able to come out?
Well, she's got to see the specialist tomorrow. And if he says everything's OK, well, the day after, providing I vouch for her, like.
Do you want me to come with you? I could give you a hand tied around the house.
Would you?
Well, you're giving me a night out tonight.
Will Beth be around to keep an eye on Rachel?
Oh, who knows? Oh, no, I think Rachel will be fine. She's a lot quieter these days, thank God.
Is she still hanging around with that lad from next door?
Have you heard what happened? It was horrible.
I've heard. And that's not all I've heard. So one of my new customers told me that the bank's moved here to get away from the neighbours. So that Lee lad knocked down a little girl and crippled her. He was driving a knock-off car.
So that's why they did it. Painted Joyrider on his head.
Do you think she should be hanging around with him?
Oh, and he seems such a nice lad. I don't know.
What have we stopped here?
I want to show you something.
Well, look, can it wait? I mean, the appointment's in 10 minutes.
It'll only take a minute. Look.
Is this some sort of message?
I came here yesterday, just sat and watched them. Look at them. Laughing and playing. They're happy.
I suppose so.
I know what's on your mind. You're still thinking about abortion.
All I'm thinking is that we should consider everything very carefully.
I have. Sat here yesterday and thought about it. I lost my last baby, Max. It died inside me. After the cancer, I was so full of hope. And now I've got new hope. Now, they cut part of me away, but there's always the fear that the cancer could come back. And when you've had that, when you think about that, why should it be the end of the world to have a child like one of those? It isn't. Not at all. Whatever this baby's like, I welcome it. I want it.
Oh. Then that's what I want too.
I understand if you don't.
No, look. We made this baby together. If that's the way you want to go, then I'm with you. 100%.
We've got to move away from here. I don't like Eddie Banks and I don't like his wife.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
It's true. I mean, put yourself in my position. He actually stopped me and asked me questions about my work. I mean, he's the shop steward, for heaven's sake. I'm in personnel.
Well, you didn't tell him anything.
Well, that's not the point. He asked. I just feel uncomfortable.
Well, just put him straight.
I know his sort. He won't give up. I'll dread seeing him on the street.
Well, do you want me to put him straight, then?
If you want to put someone straight, try Carol.
Well, what's up?
Do you know she told Eddie Banks' wife that she caught you ironing in your underwear? She's got too much to say for herself, Mick. I hate her having access to the flat. I feel like she's living in our pockets.
Just easy going, that's all. Likes a good laugh.
I want to move, Mick. I want to keep home and work separate, and I certainly don't want Carol telling everyone our business.
Well, can't we just leave her for a while?
No, Mick, we can't. We need to start looking for a house now.
You know how I feel about mortgages and everything.
Yeah, but we're throwing away money on rent. At least a house is an investment.
What a nightmare. It's one of the worst times of my life when I lost that bungalow.
Yeah, that's another thing Carol told Rosie Banks.
It's no secret.
Yeah, but it's our business. Let's start looking at the weekend, eh? I'll pick up some more brochures from the estate agents.
OK. But for now, let's just concentrate on the party. OK?
OK.
I'm not here for trouble. I think this belongs to you.
It's nothing to do with us.
I'm not stupid. Come on, it's about time we had a bit of a talk.
Better come in.
Glad you could make it.
Yeah, this doesn't go on too long, does it, Bing? Because we've got a due to go too later, you know.
Making Marianne's?
Yeah, are you and Trish going?
Yes. Can't wait.
Well, still no Dixons or Mick Johnson. Still, we better start as soon as possible. Not a moment too soon, in my opinion. I presume everyone's heard about the incident with the Banks lad last night.
Definitely a revenge job, that.
Oh, Jean, could you get that, please? So, you know something about this new family?
Do you think you should tell everyone?
We're going to find out sooner or later, aren't they? That was something I picked up on me round. All right, Mick. Dear Lee knocked over some little girl while he was driving a stolen car full of scallies. Well, she was crippled, and he did 2 years in Chokey. That's why the family moved here. People were threatening to burn the house down. There was a mob. It was in all the papers.
To think I've invited them tonight.
Well, you can't blame Mr. and Mrs. Banks.
Well, surely it was up to them to make sure they knew their child wasn't going around stealing cars.
Well, I agree. So, you haven't brought your good lady, Mick?
Ah, she's getting ready for the do, you know.
I believe congratulations are in order.
Yes, thank you, Jean. We are having a meeting.
Yeah, we got engaged. Cheers.
Congratulations.
Well done, mate.
Right, well, look, I think we'd better get started. Max, would you mind?
Oh, yes, and Dee Dee sends her apologies. She can't come. I'll report back to her tomorrow.
Fine. Well, look, the first thing I'd like to do is to thank you all for coming. I'm sure you realise how important it is that we band together as residents in these trying times. It's only a small agenda, as you see. The first thing that I would like to discuss is these squatters next door. As far as I'm concerned, they're a threat to our community. Do you think this might be the Banks? Look, I think it might be best not to mention what we know.
Oh, hello. Do come in.
We heard you were having this meeting, so I'm here to represent everyone at number 5.
Oh, fine. We, hadn't quite started.
We didn't move just for ourselves, you know. Me and Rosie knew you wouldn't want to see our Lee walking down the street when he came out of youth custody.
Youth custody? They should have strung him up for what he did.
He's only a kid, for God's sake. If you could see the state of him after 2 years locked away, he's not the kid he was.
I don't care what he's like. You want to see my little girl? 9 years old and crippled for life. I mean, she'll never go dancing. She'll never walk down the aisle on my arm.
Can't you see how much we regret that? I'd do anything to turn the clock back. But you've got to stop looking for revenge. He's learned his lesson.
It's nothing to do with me.
Well, who's doing it then?
It's not me. It's me lads.
Well, can't you do something? What they did to my lad was terrible. Barbaric.
Well, maybe that'll make him think about what he did to our Claire. We see her every day. Their little sister in a wheelchair. Now, if they want to take it out on your lad, who am I to stop them?
Tell them to come to me. It was me who taught him to drive, so it's my fault. If they want to get back at someone, let them try me.
I think you should go now.
I want this to stop.
But you've had your say. I want you to go.
My missus wants to get the police on it, you know.
Nothing to do with me. It's your choice. But you might make things worse.
Is that a threat?
I know my own lads, that's all I'm saying.
It's time to go in now, love. How would you feel, eh? They should have thrown away the bloody key.
Right, well, that brings us to item number 3, which is the vacant property on the close.
Yes, well, I would like to express our concern about what's been going on at number 5.
Right, Max, well, you have the floor.
Well, it does seem a bit of a coincidence that since that group of people moved in, well, there have been a few incidents.
What sort of incidents did you have in mind?
Well, things seem to have happened.
Are you suggesting that we had anything to do with the burglary at your house?
Good Lord, no.
No, it's not that.
No, it's just that, well, I know all my neighbours. I don't know everyone in that house. There are so many.
If I thought any one of our group was a burglar, I'd be the first to clear out. Or I'd turn them into the police.
Yes, of course.
So, what is exactly wrong with us? Can anyone tell us what we've done to upset you? I'm quite happy to answer any of your concerns.
Well, you must admit it is a bit of a shambles over there. All those boards and everything.
It doesn't hurt anyone. So what have we done? Well, as far as I can see, we haven't done anybody any harm. We haven't broken the law. We just want to live our lives and be left alone.
But the house has been sold?
Subject to contract.
Do you know who to yet?
We haven't been told.
So you are squatting?
No one's told us to go, so until they do, we're staying. I'm going to go, anyway. Bye.
Oi, Terry. We'll have a little chat later, eh? And love the beard.
See you sometime, Sinbad.
The nerve of him turning up here like that. Oh, at least the banks didn't arrive.
All right, if I get off now, Bing.
But we've hardly started.
Yeah, I know, but gotta get the champagne on nice, you know.
All right, feel free.
We've got to get off an old Bing. Gotta get the glad rags on, you know.
I've just put a quiche in the oven. Oh, sorry.
Ta-ra.
Apathy. That's what's wrong with the society we live in.
Hello, darling. Come on in.
I'm afraid you're too late, my dear.
Yes, I'm afraid the first meeting of the apathy party has collapsed through lack of interest. Sorry, David. Only joking.
Yes, well, I'm not giving up. Something needs to be organised to protect all of us.
Well, perhaps then you can help me clear this lot away.
Just a minute, Mum. We've got something to tell you. It's about the baby. I'm afraid the baby's going to be born with Down syndrome. The scans confirmed it.
Yes! Here we go. I could get used to this. There. To us, eh?
To us.
Cheers. All right.
Am I early?
No. Just in time for a bit of bubbly.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
Well, congratulations.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do you know anything about bringing up a handicapped child?
Oh, no, I don't. But we have talked, you know.
Surely you have some doubts.
Well,
If you have, you must tell Patricia.
my only doubts are whether I'm strong enough to cope.
Well, isn't that important?
Not as important as Patricia being happy. Look, we have talked about this, and it's a joint decision, and I'll stand by her all the way.
Yes, I know you will. Oh.
We have to go now, Mum. Mick and Marianne will be waiting. Bye, darling.
Look, if there's anything we can do...
Yes, I know, Dad. Come on, Max. Thanks.
What did you think of yesterday's piece?
Not bad. I quite enjoyed it, actually.
Good.
Would you mind waiting for a few minutes? I've asked my brother-in-law to sit in on this.
Well, I'd like to finish as soon as possible. I've got to be in London tonight.
I'm afraid I'm a bit nervous. I can't think what else you need to know about me. You must know everything about me by now.
Oh, Patricia, they're lovely. Thank you, Max.
Sorry, we didn't have long to choose.
I had a smashing. Thanks a lot.
I'm saying Barrett's not bringing anything.
Oh, don't worry about it.
More champagne, Sid, Mandy?
Oh, no, not for me, thanks.
No, thanks, Mick. I think I'll get a pint of lager. That stuff gives me the bips. Do you want an orange juice or something?
Oh, yeah, please.
Right, that's a pint of lager, orange juice. Anyone else?
You sit down, son. I'll get these, mate.
Oh, well, don't let me stop you. Hey, what's the moths fly out of us well?
So, listen, what was it now?
I'll give you a hand. Mine's a lager.
All right, Cliff.
Why didn't you tell me about this engagement stuff?
Just went out of my head, that's all.
Very convenient. When I tried it on, I wouldn't have if I'd known you were engaged. You let me make a fool of myself.
I didn't know you were gonna... You know.
Salty messes out again.
Don't feel bad about it. Look, if it was another time, another place, you and me, who knows it?
I suppose a girl can dream, eh?
There's a lot of people turned out.
Yeah.
You expecting any more?
Well, I don't know. I think everybody might be here. Excuse me, I really have to go to the loo.
Got a problem, Marianne?
Look, I don't want to know what you and Mick were talking about back there, but I'm going to give you a friendly warning. From now on, your relationship with Mick is strictly professional, okay?
Listen, Mr. Roach, I don't think my sister-in-law is prepared to spend hours more on these interviews. So perhaps we could get to the point.
Fine by me. I just wanted your reaction to something, Penny, to give you the chance to reply.
Reply to what, for heaven's sake?
Tomorrow, the paper's running a big interview with Sandra Pennington.
Who?
Do you know Miss Pennington, Penny?
Oh, God, you haven't dug up that prostitute, the one at Paddington Station.
No. Miss Pennington is the mother of a 10-year-old boy, Lawrence. She lives in a flat in an apartment block in Knightsbridge. Miss Pennington was your late husband's mistress, up until the day he committed suicide. She claims, in the interview she gave me, that the boy Lawrence is your husband's son.
No! Get out!
Yes. No, you get out. You get out this minute.
I'm just giving you the chance, Penny. Either way, we're running the piece tomorrow.
Come on, out.
It can't be true.
Look, I just want a quote.
Now, you get out of here before I really bloody well lose my temper!
It can't be true!